Good evening, everyone. It's Wednesday night, so that means it's time for another Facebook Live. Tonight I'm going to show you how I made this fun card. It's got sparkly snowflakes, sparkle in the background, some puff paint to make snow, and this gorgeous paper and dies. So I am using the Snowman Season stamp set for this one. This is carrying over. I'm sorry, I don't remember if it's going to be available immediately or not until the next holiday catalog. If you haven't heard, they're doing something new. So some of these products in the current holiday catalog are carrying over to the next holiday catalog. They won't be available between the two, but they will be coming back. And then I'm using, this is what I'm focusing on this week for the product of the week. So this is Frosted Foliage stamp set. And then it has these beautiful dies. So snowflakes. This is what I used for the striped paper around the outside. It's also got the white, this die in the middle. And then it's got some other little leaves and stuff you can add to it. So it's a gorgeous set. And I love it, and I hate that it's leaving. So let's get started. Let me show you how I made this. See if I can leave it over here so you can see it. All right, I'm going to get my gorgeous foam pads because when I'm stamping with photopolymer, I want to be sure I use this foam pad just to give it some extra cushion that makes it stamp better. I'm going to use Memento Black, and when I use it, I always turn it upside down. Even if the stamp's not that big, I still turn it upside down. I don't know why. And I smush it so I can get it all, make sure it's inked up well. All right, and I'm gonna stamp this towards the top because I want to leave room for my Let It Snow at the bottom. So just rub it all over, make sure it gets good. Oh yeah, that's good. And then we're going to stamp the Let It Snow with Real Red. And that's what my background is there. So Real Red. Oops, let's do it right side up. And that will just fit right down here at the bottom. There we go. And that's all the stamping we're doing. Pretty easy. All right, let me get those out of the way. Okay. I always have to color his nose. The rest of it I'm fine, but I have to color his nose. So I've got my dark pumpkin pie blend. And I don't need this messy thing anymore. So I'm just going to color his nose. And it's small, so I'm using the smaller end of the marker. Okay, now the fun part. So what I've got is this Snowball Accents puff paint. It is not carrying over. It is still available as of earlier this evening, or earlier today I looked. So if you want some of this Snowball Accents puff paint. So you shake it up, and it's very liquidy. And you don't need a lot. Make sure I stay where you can see. All right, so I'm going to just do a little bit in these. Oh, okay, that's way too much. Hang on, I'll fix this or we'll have a mess. It came out too fast. One moment. Okay, I don't know what that's going to do. We'll find out. All right, let's try again. Just little dots of it. Right where those snowballs are. I like to think he's juggling snowballs. And then I also put a little bit just down here. Just a little line of it. Down here at the bottom. All right, so that doesn't look too exciting, does it? But now, let me move this out of the way for the moment. Now it's going to get noisy. So I have my heat gun. And I'm going to put it on the highest setting. And I'm sorry it's going to be a little noisy here. I'm letting it heat up just a little bit before I start putting it on this puff paint. And I'm trying not to get it too close. Oh, it's burning my fingers. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I'll do it this way. And it's puffing up. All right, let's get our, oops. Well, I'm going to make sure that you can see it without burning my fingers. And I'll hold it up closer. You can kind of see maybe it puffing up. Oh, that's a good snowball right there. All right. Turn off that noisy thing. So now we have this really cute, can you see that? See how puffy it is? Isn't that fun? So it's like snow. All right, we're going to set that aside and let it kind of harden up a little bit while we put together the rest of our card. So I have a piece of real red that is 4 by 5 1/4. And I've shown you this. I think I showed this to you last week, but I loved it so much I had to do it on this one. I don't know if you can tell, but in the background of this, oh yeah, there you can kind of see sparkles. I'm sorry, in the wintertime, you can just never have too many sparkles. I grew up in Kansas, and so I'm used to snow. We don't get much snow down here in Arkansas, so I make snow on my cards. So again, I'm just taking marker, anything that's hard, and I'm just, oh, look at all those pretty sparkles on there. Just hitting my Wink of Stella. And some more down here. Okay. Oh, so pretty. Wink of Stella. You can never have too much Wink of Stella. All right, see that? Oh, that's pretty. No sparkles. All right, I'm going to set that aside for a moment. Actually, we should be able to put this on it. And I'm going to take, so this is some of that paper. And I'm sorry, I should have checked. I don't remember if it's still available. It is not carrying over. So if this is something you want, check and see if it's available. I just don't remember. I know it was out for a while and then it came back, and I don't know if it is still available. Or you can have, if you're interested in it, let me know and I'll check for you. Oh, and I should have mentioned, I didn't have a piece of paper for it, but today only, Stampin' Up! Is offering free shipping for all orders $50 and more. I know I've already taken advantage of it. As a demonstrator or happy shopper, we get to order out of the new spring catalog. So I placed an order out of the new spring catalog, got free shipping, got some celebration sets, so I am excited for all that to come. Pretty soon I'll be sharing stuff from that. But there's so many pretty things in this catalog that I wanted to be sure you saw all of it too. So now I'm just putting this on a thick Whisper White base. So this is 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. Just your normal card base. And this guy I put up on dimensionals. And I think just to be safe, I will just take some dimensionals and put them on this part, and then I can just kind of put him down on him. Then I won't worry as much about turning him over and smushing him. All right, well, oh no, I brought another set. I forgot, I brought some more. And I think I've told you this before. Okay, well, we're gonna have lots of dimensionals on this one. I'm gonna put one in the middle. Hopefully I didn't get too far out on that one. Ooh, that's close. That one is. Let's pull him up, put him in a little bit. All right, now we're good. Do not throw this away. See, I've used up all the dimensionals in it, but you can cut these, or if you need a whole strip, this is great. So don't throw those away. Use every little bit of it. Well, come on. Sometimes I think this is the hardest part, taking all the dimensional backs off. If you have fingernails, if you press them down in there, I know I've told you that before, it kind of lifts up the backs and it makes it easier to pull off. And some people use their take your pick tool to peel them off. All right, so let's put our little snowman on here. Oh, he's so cute. All right, so now the last thing I have are I cut a couple of snowflakes. It's with the same die set that these were in. And it's out of the glimmer paper because, you know, you can never have too much glimmery stuff. So I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm not going to do it right over my card. A little bit of glue in the center. Come on. This one's almost out, so I have to be patient. It may be out. Come on. I just need a little bit, just a couple dots. All right, well, there we go. There's one dot. So I'll put that one down here. And let's see if we can get one more dot. That one up there. Whoops. Not to my finger, stick to the card. And there we go. Isn't that fun? And I just love all the shimmer on it. And these snowmen are so cute. And I love the puff paint, the little dimension that adds to it. All right, so there you go. There's my card for tonight. I wanted to also show you some of the other things. We're running out of time to get things out of the holiday catalog. So I wanted to show you some other things that are retiring. So I've gone and pulled some cards that I have. So let's see if I can do this without making a mess. All right, so here, it might be better on the next page. I think you can see it better. This tidings all around. Yeah, here we go. This down here. This stamp set and the wreath dies that go with it. So there's something I made with the stamps. And then this is the beautiful wreath dies. Just this wreath. And it also will cut out, it's got a die that will cut out this wreath. That's all retiring. And it's beautiful. I love it. And I don't have something for everything that's retiring, but what I do have, I'll show you. So this one, the stamp set, this is the So Many Stars. The stamp set is retiring, but the dies are not, thank goodness. So these will still be there, but the stamp set that stamped these stars, that will be retiring. So that's another pretty one. I love that one. I will tell you that there is a stamp set in the new spring catalog that goes with these dies. So if you don't have this bundle, and you would like to have something Christmas to do with it, now would be a great time to do that because you save 10% while it's a bundle. And then you can get the stamp set out of the spring catalog when it comes out. Excuse me. To go with the dies. All right. This Santa, you can kind of see it down here. He's got dies, and let me turn the page so you can see the stamp set better. And I made this card. There you go. So that's retiring. This card, this one I got in a swap. This is from Patience. I got it in a swap. So that's retiring. This one, which is kind of, I haven't seen too many people do stuff with it, but it's this pretty stamp set and then these dies here. And so I made this card with that. So you can see here's one of the dies. It just cuts out holes and some, I don't know what you call that. Just little bits. And then you put another color behind it. And then I use the stamp to make the rest of it. So that one's retiring. All right. Again, I don't have everything. This stamp set. This is Memories of Home. This one I cased from the catalog. This is similar to one that's in the catalog. So they just took the tree and just stamped it, two going down and one going up, and made that background with it. So that's a pretty one. This is the one I think I'm most, that and the Frosted Foliage I was showing you tonight. This Cup of Christmas. So the stamps and the dies are retiring. So this is one of the cards I made with that. And this embossing folder, I forget which suite it's with, but it is also retiring. which I love. It's supposed to be like a Christmas sweater. And then this one my friend Kay gave me. She borrowed my set for a class, so she gave me a pretty card. So that one's retiring. There's so many pretty things, and I know we get so sad about all these things that are retiring, and then next year they'll come out with more beautiful things that we love. But this is your last chance to get these. So this is Beauty and Joy. So that's a fall card I made with it. And I kind of inked it up, and then I think I colored with a sponge dauber to get a little bit of variation. This is one of those distinctive sets, so it has nice texture to it. And then this one we made, this is a Christmas version of it. We made this, and I'm in a technique club with Kay, and we made this, and this is a snowy brick wall. So this is the brick wall embossing folder. And we took some of that same puff paint that I used tonight, and just kind of, we ran the paper through the embossing folder first, took that puff paint and just kind of spread it over thinly, and then we heated it up so it kind of foamed up a little bit. So it made this, isn't that fun? Just this nice snowy brick wall. So you can use that puff paint more than one way. I think all of the Halloween is going. So this stamp set, and of course the papers, which I love. That's something I made with it. Now, thankfully, these ornate frames are carrying over, and I'm so glad because they are just fabulous. I think we've all said, even if you don't like Halloween, these frames are fabulous. I don't know if I can get it without a glare for you. There, you can kind of see it. They're just wonderful. Oops. And this Wicked, the Wicked stamp set and dies are retiring, so here's a card I made with that. Isn't that fun? And this is that acetate paper that's not carrying over either, which I love it too. So if you want some of that, it is still available because I placed an order for a customer tonight to get some of that, so that's still available. And then this is From Our House to Yours. It's a fun one. So this was a thank you card I sent to my customers for one of the classes I had in November, I believe it was. Isn't that fun? All right, and the last one I have to show you is this holiday haul. This is a hostess set. So the only way to get that is to have an order over $150. So there's cute truck and all the little things you can put in it. Isn't that fun? All right, so that's just a few. Quite a few of the stamp sets and things that are retiring. So this is only through January 2nd. So not a lot longer to order out of this catalog. Again, today is free shipping. So if there's some stuff that you want to get before it's gone out of this catalog, let me know and we can get it ordered for you today. You'll have to let me know before 10 o'clock because then I'll start going to bed and I won't see it until tomorrow and then it'll be too late. So let me know if there's anything I can order for you out of this or the annual catalog. It doesn't matter. As long as your order is $50, you get free shipping. All right, that's it for tonight. Thanks for joining me. Here's our card one more time that we made tonight. All right, thank you. We'll see you next week. Bye.